Hello, hello, hello. It's another beautiful day. On come on here and be able to talk with everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. It's been a beautiful day here. It's not so much sun ain't shining today, but it's still been a beautiful day. Been kind of busy. I haven't got a chance to really sit down and make a video or talk to many people today, but the ones that I've had a chance to talk to, I really appreciate it. I just want to tell you all again, thank you so much for everything. I love every one of you. I appreciate everything that you do. Everybody coming and talking with me, leaving messages, reaching out to me. I love it. Please continue. And like I said, if anybody needs to talk or needs prayer, I'll be happy to do it. Please reach out to me. Like I said, I know depression. I know it's hard, and I've been through it, and I still go through it. But together, we can make a difference in it if we just lean on each other. Because everybody needs somebody to talk to. So with that, I just want to kind of tell y'all a story today. Um, there's a lot of bullying going on online. I mean, everywhere. I mean, Facebook, YouTube, schools in the world. It's got awful. And I remember, like I said, when I was younger, I told y'all about me going to the Christian school and everything. Well, after my dad had passed away, we couldn't afford it, really. Even with my mom working there, we couldn't afford to go there no more. So we had to go to private, regular school. So I went to a little school not far from the house, and I got a lot of friends. I met a lot of friends there. Still quiet. I stayed to myself a lot. Didn't talk to people. People tried to get me to talk, but I was shy. And I just wanted to stay to myself. Being in that private school and everything, being picked on so much, I was scared to death. But I did make a lot of friends. But the little school I was going to, they were shutting it down, so we had to go up to the next town and be consolidated with another school the next year. And we weren't looking forward to that. Um, and us coming up there, they weren't looking forward to us coming up there. They looked at us like a bunch of troublemakers. Um, but when the time came, we all went, and like I said, we was all scared to death. Not only me, all of us was. Um, I had made a friend at at the old school. He was picked on a lot too, picked on all the time, and I kind of stood with him and trying to look out for him and everything, and try to help him out. Um, his cousin was my friend too, and um, they made fun of him all the time. And not only him, but his brothers too, because his brothers, they wasn't right. They wasn't, and he tried everything to keep people from making fun of them, and because of that, they made fun of him for it. It was awful. It was awful. And when we got up to this new school, we were outside. It was the second day we was there. We were outside, and he was like me. He didn't have a lot of money. He didn't have nice clothes or anything. And these kids at this new school, they were kind of up the up and everything. And I remember we was out on the playground, and I heard somebody screaming, and I was like, "What in the world is that?" And I turned around, and this boy, he had my buddy, had him up against the wall and was screaming in his face. I mean, screaming, calling him names, calling him a retard, laughing, telling everybody to look at him, look at his clothes. Um, it was awful. It was. I mean, everything just ran right through me. I mean, it was like I was in tunnel vision. I couldn't believe it. And I just snapped. I mean, I did. I mean, it hurt so bad to see him standing there, tears flowing down his face, and this boy standing there screaming in his face and calling him names, and everybody laughing. I just snapped. I did. I mean, I ran as hard as I could, and I flipped that boy around, and I grabbed him by his shirt, and I called him every name in the book, and screamed in his face, and told him I was going to wear him out, and I mean, it was. I mean, I lost it. I did. I told him, I said, you will never treat another person like this. I mean, it was, I couldn't control myself. I mean, seeing him standing there, tears rolling down his face, just knowing how he tried to stand up and protect his brothers, people making fun of them already, and somebody taking and making fun of him. I just kept thinking about how bad it was. And I mean, I had never lost it like that. I mean, it took everything I had. I couldn't hold it no more. I couldn't. I mean, I just let everything out. And needless to say, I didn't know the teacher was not far from there watching, and he didn't hear what the other boy had done. All he could hear was me hollering and screaming and telling that boy I was going to whip his butt and wear him out, and I was saying some bad words too. And next thing I know, he came and grabbed me up in my shirt and pulled me into the school. And I was trying to tell him what had happened, but he didn't want to hear it. I mean, we were the new kids there, and we were troublemakers, and he didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. So he called my mom and told my mom what happened and stuff, and how I was cussing and screaming. And when I got home from school, boy, my mom was waiting on me. She wore me out. She did. I mean, I tried to tell her what would happen too, but she didn't want to hear it neither. That teacher had already filled her full of everything I said. But to this day, I don't regret it. I don't. That whooping, the embarrassment of him pulling me in school, none of that bothered me. What bothered me was seeing that boy standing there crying and being made fun of, tears rolling down his face, just thinking about what he had been through. Already protecting his brothers that were, and him having to go through that just because he didn't have nice clothes, just because he didn't stand out, because he had a different life, because he was poor. But what made him any better than him? Nothing. So what I'm trying to say is, please, think long and hard before you laugh and make fun and make jokes of someone. You never know what the person's been through, what they're going through, what they may have to go through. I know y'all say, I say stuff about Maddie and everything, but what I say about her is she needs to stop scamming and stop robbing people and needs to get help. That's not making fun, that's telling the truth. But please, love each other. Realize we're only here for a short time. Just think if that was you. Put yourself in their shoes. Remember, we're all brothers and sisters regardless. Hold on to the ones you love. Love your neighbors. Love your friends. Try to make new friends. The world's crazy. We can make it better. We all have to stand together. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. Everybody stay out of trouble. Please reach out to me. Don't get scammed.